As the weather deteriorates, we should think even more carefully about our safety. Dan Campsall explains ways in which we can help ourselves out.
When wintry conditions set in, the roads can get particularly treacherous. We've all seen those news images of people stranded on the motorway in the snow. So it's always worth an extra little bit of preparation to make sure that you've got everything that you need. Making sure that you put in some boots, some de-icer, an ice scraper, maybe some warm clothes, a torch and some jump pleats can all be part of that preparation to make sure that you're ready for the road. The first thing to do is to make sure that the car is completely clean and clear of snow and ice. As tempting as it might be just to clear a letterbox window in front of the driver's eyes, that really does increase your risk of being involved in an incident. Especially on wintry mornings when the sun is low in the sky, it's important to have all-round visibility, so get all of those windows clear. Also, make sure that the lights are clear too, because if a frost has settled on them, then that will affect their performance, and other drivers need to be able to see you as well as you seeing other drivers. If there's been a heavy snowfall, make sure that you get as much of that snow off the car as possible, particularly off the bonnet and the roof, because you don't want it coming up onto either your windscreen or falling onto the windscreen of the car behind. And don't use your wipers to try and remove the snow. The motors aren't designed for it, and you risk burning them out, and then you haven't got any wipers, which are really important in terms of your own visibility and keeping you safe. In wintry conditions, it may also be necessary to keep your headlights on, and if the weather's particularly bad, then also use fog lights. But make sure that you switch them off as visibility improves. In bad weather, the amount of time that it's going to take you to stop increases massively. When the roads are wet, your stopping distance more than doubles. When the roads are icy, it can take you up to 10 times as long to stop. So you need to make sure that you leave plenty of room between yourself and the vehicle in front. When the roads are icy, driving smoothly becomes really important. Select as high a gear as possible and make sure that you accelerate and brake gently at all times. On the approach to a bend, use the straight to brake down gently so that you can go through the corner as smoothly as possible. And if you feel that the car starts to skid, it's easy to panic, to hit the brakes and to turn the wheel hard, but this will only increase the skid. Instead, come off the accelerator, apply the brakes gently, and keep your steering movements as light as possible. For more winter driving tips, take a look in the highway code, but hopefully this will help you to stay safe when you're on the roads in those wintry conditions.